Okay. Well, I wasn't on last night because I just needed a rest. It was even showing up in my tarot readings that I need to take a rest. So I did that. Been sorting out some stuff tonight for the channel, and we're gonna do Gemini and Cancer. Okay. Let's shuffle the cards. I had one of those really weird days today. It's very difficult to describe. It started off with loads of good stuff happening. Things that were just a headache yesterday were just easy today. Stuff was going right. Stuff that had sent to the printer came out. Not a chance of it coming out yesterday. No idea why. No rhyme or reason for it. Today it's all there and it's printing out all the stuff that I sent yesterday. Weird. Are we in a Mercury retrograde by any chance? Paper delivery had arrived. I had no idea, so there's plenty of paper for the department. One of my hard to reach children came to registration. Dead cute. First lesson was being taught by another teacher and no one told me, so that was a nice surprise. Stuff was happening, and then something really awful happened just out of nowhere, and I just don't know what to make of it, and I'm just freaked out. It caused me to cry. I was dead stressed out, and I just feel, you know, when your nerves are shot, and like I had to kind of recover from it and get on with the rest of the day, but it's proper throwing me through a loop. I just don't feel normal right now. So I've come home, I've had to chat to my parents, I've calmed down, had something to eat and drink, and now I'm going to do some tarot. What a weird day. So weird. Really strange. I'm not going to say what happened, but yeah, wasn't expecting that. So these are collective readings by zodiac sign. Personal readings you have to pay for, they're £18. I don't do live Q&As yet because I'm not eligible for them. To be honest, if you watch your sign and you watch the sign of your person, it should answer your questions. You need to kind of follow the ongoing narrative of your own life and the life of your person, the one that you're interested in. It's all like happening at once, guys. Like, I've got so much going on in work. I'm a full-time high school teacher, and then I've just started a new job. I'm applying for a position there, and I'm also trying to sort out the channel, like the taxes for this channel and stuff, and it's just... There was nothing going on about 6 to 8 weeks ago, not a thing. It was tumbleweeds. And now everything's at once. Spirit guides, universe, and angels, please stand beside me and guide me for Gemini's highest good. How is Gemini feeling in the second week of November 2025 with regards to one they're thinking about, dealing with, or manifesting in? 3 cards for how Gemini's feeling, first of all, please. Gemini, you've got the Knight of Cups in the upright. So the Knight of Cups is You know, it's when you're in your feels over someone. Like Romeo loves Juliet and Juliet loves Romeo, you know, like it's like it has to be that person. It's not about I just want to be in love. It's not about fancying someone. It's not about being practical and investing in someone. This is like I've got the feels for this person and it's only for this person. You've got your eye on someone. Knights make moves as well, so I think you intend to woo this person if you haven't already. Or they've been wooing you and it's brought out the feels. The Justice reverse, so what's going on? What is going on to bring out the Justice card, Major Arcana for Libra, but reversed? Something's unfair, something's unjust, something is not right. What is it? Let's get one more for you. The Ten of Swords reversed. The Ten of Swords, when it's upright, it's the end of a cycle. Hi, Solmas. Hi, Domzin. When you've got the Ten of Swords, it's extreme pain, anxiety, fear, worry, sadness, heartbreak. And 10 is like we've dealt with this so long, we've even got to the end of a cycle being like this. But when it's reversed, we drop the burdens right at the end. We've decided we're no longer going to stress over this, even though we've been doing so for a long time. So you're seriously in your feels over someone, but it feels unfair, unjust, and you're trying to drop the burdens and not worry about it anymore. Let's see who's showing up for you then. Let's get 3 cards for them. The Queen of Cups reversed. Has someone been cold with you? Cold, rejected you, being bitter, playing games? I don't know. Cups is water, and water signs are Cancer, Pisces, and Scorpio. When the Queen of Cups is upright, it's someone who's very emotionally intelligent, someone who's patient, understanding, forgiving. Oh, thank you, Jose. That's really nice. When the Queen of Cups is reversed, it's someone who is impatient, someone who's unforgiving, someone who's, you know, misunderstanding situations. It's a bit strange. It's a bit of a strange energy. What a mismatch. Okay, so watch the Gemini reading and watch the Sagittarius reading as well. The Seven of Swords reverse. Now, the Seven of Swords, when it's upright, is someone who's lying, cheating, or stealing. Look at the way she's holding those swords. Swords are knowledge and communication. She's got those and she's not letting go. And she's trying to get away without being seen. When it's reversed, it's like lies that have been exposed. The Three of Wands. So the Two of Wands is planning. It's choosing A or B, left or right, stay or go. The Three of Wands is I've made my plan. Now I want to take action. Okay, so you could have had some thoughts to yourself. You could have decided to build a strategy or kept something to yourself, been omitting truths or deceiving someone slightly in order to then take action over something. Hi, Annette. The Four of Cups upright. So the Four of Cups upright is being closed off to offers of emotion, feelings. It's like, no, I'm going to keep my eyes closed. I don't see you right there in front of me. You know, not open to love. Let's get 2 more for the outcome. Hi, Nairan. Or Naira. Sorry, I don't know where to split the name. 7 of Cups upright is being at a crossroads. It's trying to figure out where you're going next. Hi, Mohammed. I'm good. I had a weird day. I wasn't good earlier. Nice things happened, unexpectedly good things happened, and then something awful happened, and it was just bizarre. I don't want to go into it, but my nerves are shot, basically. Some things can't be explained. Knight of Pentacles reversed. Knight of Pentacles, when it's upright, is someone that's keen to invest in a new person. Knight of Pentacles, when it's reversed, is someone that's not investing, okay? So I'm not going to put my money where my mouth is. I'm not going to. Someone's very closed off. They know that they're at a crossroads, but they're closed off. Looking at the cards, there's been a bit of toing and froing, you know? It's like when one of you is up for it, the other one isn't. And then when the other one's up for it, you're not. It's just bizarre. Kind of like the day that I've had today. I'm like, they're showing up as a queen, but a Queen of Cups reversed. You're showing up as a knight. So they could be older, they don't have to be. They could be someone with more responsibilities than you, like they own a home, or they rent somewhere, or they have a higher powered job, or they have dependents. You were definitely in your feels over someone, but then something felt unjust, something felt unfair. So you decide to drop the burdens. This person could have some sort of responsibilities. They've got like a muddied heart chakra, they're not forgiving, or they're bitter, or they haven't let go of something from the past. And I think that's come out maybe somehow. And it's caused things to come to quite a standstill. Let's get no contact cards from them. Hi Jojo, thanks for coming in. I'm not reading cards for individuals. This is a collective reading for anyone who's the sign of Gemini or has Gemini somewhere in their chart. Or maybe you're dating a Gemini, okay? Let me go. You deserve all the good things in this world, and right now, I'm not in a space to give you the type of connection you deserve. Live your life. and let me go. Ooh. For whatever reason, this person's rejecting you. Hi, Lizzie. What is it that this person did love about Gemini? You are the only one who manages to calm down my inner beast. Okay, so previously this person liked you because they felt like they felt calm around you, like maybe you've got a good sense of humour, or you're kind, you're forgiving, you're compassionate, you're an empath. It pacified them, okay, if they had a bit of a temper, or there was someone who was glass half empty, it pacified them and made them feel better. That doesn't necessarily mean that it's good for you though, does it? Let's get messages from them. Bearing in mind, this is their perspective. It doesn't mean it's reality, okay? I know it's hard to watch things as a cross-watcher, but this is their point of view. It doesn't mean that's the facts, okay? Or it's how it actually is. I'm at a crossroads. Oh my God, literally. That's the card of being at a crossroads. And it says, I'm at a crossroads. I'm choosing which path to take. And that is, that's that 3 of Wands card, you know, taking action after you've decided which path to take. Oh, what's gone on here? What has gone on here? Deadly combo, dangerous when together, triggering, explosive. So you could be a bit of a mismatch in terms of like arguments or not seeing eye to eye, tempers getting frayed, or miscommunication somehow. Icy goodbyes amidst unclear paths and frozen moments. The hardest choice is leaving for clarity. There could have been a bit of a gap in like communication for a little while, a little bit of a pause. Pulling back to understand what's going on. Keeping you a secret. Maybe it's a connection where you didn't declare that you were, you know, in a relationship. You didn't change your statuses. You didn't tell lots of people about what was going on. Not good when someone introduces you as a friend. That's awkward. Guilt. Apology, remorseful, ashamed, unemployed, broke, fired, living beyond their means. Message, communication, conversation, expressing feelings. I'm just looking at the cards again. Because we did have that Seven of Swords reversed, which is like hiding something, keeping something to yourself, not being open. It doesn't have to be like you've cheated on someone in that sense, but it could be that you're keeping your feelings to yourself or you're deceiving someone somehow, not really expressing, your true emotions. That heart chakra's muddied with the Queen of Cups reversed. Let's get the unspoken truth, because I feel like that's the title for this reading. The unspoken truth. I take readings personally. I do. When I watch collective readings, especially as a cross-watcher, and, all kinds of things get said, it's very difficult not to get frustrated or angry or be like, that's not how it is. But it's that person's perspective. And it's true, it isn't a personal reading, is it? It's a general reading. So we're talking about a lot of different people and a lot of different people's situations. So try not to, I know it's difficult, but try not to be offended by what gets said, because this is meant for a lot of people's situations. I won't lie, I still check up on you sometimes. Okay, so you might be tempted to look at people's social media. You don't have to take it literally. It could be that you're asking around, or even if you're just obsessively thinking about someone and you're like, I wonder what they're doing now, or, or this is their routine and I know it and they'll be there. I'm just reading the chat. Oh, what is going on here? We're at a crossroads. Let me go. You deserve all the good things in this world, and right now I'm not in a space to give you the type of connection that you deserve. Someone's emotionally unavailable, and I think you've got onto that. Doesn't mean you're not important to this person. I mean, if it says they're at a crossroads, how can we tell which way things are going to go, Let's get you some advice. Being yourself is sacred, okay? So it's not about playing things the right way or doing or saying the right thing. Just be yourself, okay? People should like you how you are. If they don't, that's like, it's not a good match, okay? Clearly. You'll regret it. There is a better option. Okay, this is not your person, and I'm sorry if you're a cross-watcher, but you are not a good match for each other. Spirit's making that very clear with both of those cards. How is this person coming across? What's their energy? What's their animal spirit at the moment? Stingray. Oof. Could be someone who's like appears calm but can be a bit barbed. A snake. And we've got the sacred geometry there, the flower of life, but they may not be able to see things. You know that stingrays and snakes both follow the ground. They both follow the ground. They're not high up like an eagle. It's being too far into something to see things from further away, okay? Um, I feel like they're both kind of protective animals, like very defensive, protective, you know? If you get on the wrong side, you're in big trouble with both of these creatures. And yet they're quite unassuming before that. Frog, prosperity. Let go of the past. You've got let go twice, okay? Let go of the past and embrace change. Opportunities are close at hand. Hop into this new day with joy. Abundance and good fortune await you. Hi, Amen. Hi, Amreen. Hi, Tripwire. Manifestation. Sometimes they come as a breeze upon your fingertips. At other times they dwell in the depths of your soul. It is a dance between you and spirit as the magic unfolds. You can see the message here is let go. Huge change and transformation. Manifest, okay? This is not your person, and I'm sorry, but that's for the cross watcher as well. This is not your person. And that the message is very, very clear. You'll regret it. There's a better option. Crossroads. Manifest. Primal. There's no other way around but through the very truth that lives within you. Cow. 5 is a number of change as well. May the embrace of all that is nurturing you awaken in all that you are becoming. It's all about change. Stone circle. In ceremony, you conjure a devotion so deeply it reflects thy worship into yourself. Put yourself first, know who you are. Self-worship. My hands fold as I speak to the stars, watching as the sky holds its breath. It's in stillness that I find all that I am and all the divinity within me. Phoenix. Phoenixes rise from the ashes. Summoned, your flesh rises from the ashes and into the expansive flame of your soul. That's about a rebirth. You're going to go through an ascension, both of you, okay? Parting from one another is not easy, but it is the natural next step in this situation, okay? I know it's not easy to listen to stuff like that, but that's what's coming out, and it's very one-sided. It's not confusing, it's just obvious. Do I surround myself with people who lift me up? The people with whom we surround ourselves determine who we become. Does your tribe fill you up? Do they inspire you? Do they believe in you? Do they help you step into your greatest potential? Today's soul action: make a desire list of the type of people with whom you wish to surround yourself. Oh, this is really resonating with me. It's not my reading. I'm not a Gemini at all, but it's just making me think about stuff that happened today. Some of it was good, some of it wasn't. But a lot of the people around me are trying to help me, you know, and they do believe in me. Clarify if there's anyone in your life who no longer serves you. Can you love them from a distance? Oh, that's interesting. You know, you can love people unconditionally. You don't have to be an active part of their life. and do that in order to care for them. You can care from them. You can care for them from another country. You can care for them from another neighborhood. To have unconditional love does not mean that you need to impose yourself into someone's life. You just want the best for them, right? Even if it means you don't get to be with them. What if it was easy? It doesn't have to be hard. Call in the universe, the stars, the angels, and all their powers. Find the solution. Would you take the next step if it were easy? It's time to expect ease, call in grace, and receive guidance. You are supported. Today's soul action lists 10 possible ideals for your soul's current calling. Lean into ease. It's here. You just have to say yes to it. Okay, so it's not about resisting what's happening. It's just about letting it happen. It's already happening. Just let it happen, okay? Right, last card. And then I'll get you a new love, divine timing for those that want it. You may not be ready, but for those that want it. The Stargate, a new opportunity is opening for you. Walk fearlessly into the future. Hi, Betty Boop. Hi, it's me, Avi. Okay, for those that want it, because not everyone does, when will there be new love for Gemini? Release the need to control the situation. However, we have got around July. Okay, so a summer romance next year. I hope you liked this reading. If it does resonate, please give it a like, share, subscribe, follow, repost, support the channel. If you feel called to, give me a super chat. And I will see you in the next one, Gemini. You are looking at a summer romance. I think it was spring a few weeks ago, but you know, it just depends where things are and the work that you're doing on yourself, if you're open to it, if the other person's ready yet. Everything's movable, okay? Things can block and delay and they can speed up as well, so. Okay, so we're going to be going on to Cancer next. Memberships will be starting in the next few weeks. I'm just in the process of getting my international tax code and everything that I need to finish setting up memberships and everything else to do with the channel. But memberships will include a how to read tarot sort of series, Native American Indian medicine wheel, so that's your physical health, your emotional health, your mental health, and your connection to spirit. Okay, so it's those 4 things, very, very popular. And a business, education, and finance reading. These are my most popular spreads, business, education, and finance. So you get one of those every month, and your Native American Indian medicine wheel every month as well. Love readings will remain to be free, the collective ones anyway. If you want a private reading that you know is just your energy and your person's energy, they're £18. Turnaround time is 72 hours. You can email me, it's in the channel description, or you can private message on IG or TikTok. I have really, really positive reviews, testimonials from my clients. I've never had a bad review, so They're on the community page if you want to check those out if you're considering a personal reading. Obviously, timing is going to be particular to you and your person in a private reading. When you might hear from someone, you know that it's not general, it's specific. So they are worth it, but I wouldn't pay for these too regular. I'd get a private reading. I'd get them probably once every couple of months. I don't do it more than that. If you're following regularly your sign and the sign of your person, you'll know what's going on. You'll know where someone's at, okay? Don't throw your hard-earned money away. Thank you, Jojo. Thanks for popping in to moderate. Okay, so we're going on to Cancer next. Now, for some reason, I've got cards for every sign except for Gemini, so I apologise, Gemini, but I'll probably find it. I bought from Amazon instead of Temu, and I'm regretting it. I put in zodiac cards. I wanted all the zodiac signs, and what I got was bundles of stuff where there was only some of the signs. And yeah, I'm going back to Temu. Temu's more reliable. Okay, let's have a few shuffles. Let's see what's on the cards for Cancer. I don't think there was a Gemini card there. I ordered a few. I put in zodiac sign cards, and on Temu they know that to mean, it's either like paper or cards, and there's one of each zodiac. But I seem to have like not full collections of a few different cards off Amazon, and it's just annoyed me. I thought I had all the zodiac signs, but I can't find the Gemini one. And I like these cards. I like them. Well, after the day I've had, I'm not telling you exactly what happened, but after the day I've had, I'm not going to try to even think where I put the cards, because I could not tell you. My nerves are shot, so. The day started off with lots of good things happening, and I thought, you know what, it's going to be a really good day, and then something really, like, mega shitty happened, and I'm like, what the hell? And I'm just, like, barely recovered from it. You know I wouldn't do you like that on purpose. I know there's 12 zodiac signs, come on. Yeah, I'll wake up tomorrow, it'll be another day. That's the only thing you can do. Go to sleep, wake up, and it's another day. Spirit guides, universe, and angels, please stand beside me and guide me for Cancer's highest good. How is Cancer feeling in the second week of November 2025? with regards to one they're thinking about, dealing with, or manifesting in. 3 cards for how Cancer's feeling, first of all, please. Yeah, 1111. I've not heard of that, you know. But I guess it is 1111 is a manifestation number, that's true. Lionsgate works for me, 8 for the 8th. I don't know about 1111, let's try. I don't feel in the best energy to manifest. I feel too nervous after the day that I've had. My nerves are shot, but... The King of Pentacles reversed. That's a weird energy, Cancer. It's earth energy, which is not really you. And it's reversed, so... Maybe... Look at his facial expression. Maybe, money's not good right now, or you don't trust people with your money. When the King of Pentacles is upright, it's someone who's a solid provider, someone who, you know, makes money, preserves money, spends money. When it's reversed, it's like there isn't enough money, or we've got more outgoings than incoming. I'm a bit surprised by that, to be honest. It's earth energy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Oh, what's going on? You got the Queen of Pentacles reversed as well. Why is money bad? The Hermit reversed. Your reading sucks, but not gonna lie, that sucks. The Hermit upright is the Major Arcana for Virgo. In the story of the Major Arcana, the Fool realizes that he must walk this part of the journey alone because the answers lie within him. They don't lie with someone else. You can't say, how do I feel about the situation, to another person. They don't know, only you know. What was my part in things? Well, in a relationship, the only 2 people that know what happened are you and that person. If you ask other people, they weren't there. They get your take on things, okay? So it's not really honest. The answers lie within you, okay? So there's no point consulting anyone else other than yourself. When it's reversed, you could have just left hermit mode, or there could be a need for hermit mode. You know, you look, I've done this after someone's broken up with me. I've gone on one and just spent loads of money and like gone for retail therapy and bought things that I don't even, you know, see myself wearing. I don't know what's caused this outgoing of money. And it's been going on for a little while because our timeline is the King of Pentacles reversed and the Queen of Pentacles reversed. Then we got the Hermit reversed. There's something that you're doing and you're not... It's like you're not conscious of what you're doing at the moment. Are you being a bit frivolous, or... making some, you know, like bad decisions, being a bit too spontaneous? I don't know. Let's get 3 for your person. The one that's showing up for you. The Devil reversed. When it's the Devil upright, it's the Major Arcana for Capricorn. You see the 2 people that are chained together? they're naked and, you know, they're very much drawn to one another, they're addicted, they can't stay away, it's obsession, possession, it's everything bad. Let me just put the other light on because it's a bit blurry, that I think, because it's dark. Hang on. When it's reversed, it's getting free from the devil. So we're breaking that codependency. Whatever it is that we're obsessed with, whether it's a person or a thing, we're getting free from it. So they feel like they're getting free from something that they're obsessed with or dependent on. Two of Wands reversed, the Seven of Swords upright, and the Fool reversed. Wow. There's been some sort of deceit, some sort of betrayal. Two of Wands reversed is being at a standstill, like I refuse to make a choice because I don't know where I'm going with this. I don't necessarily want to move at the moment. Lack of trust, like I don't want to take a leap of faith. I don't want to go into 0, which is a reset, a brand new chapter. I don't want to jump off this cliff face because I'm going to land, you know, on the rocks and break my ankles. It's not a sure win. And I don't want to take a risk that's too elevated. This person's having serious second thoughts. They're not going to be swayed. Not tempted, not swayed. The Two of Swords. Yeah, like denial, like this isn't happening. I don't want to deal with it. I don't want to make a choice. I don't want to deal with this. Blindfolded, arms crossed over, closed off body language. The moon, things are hidden. We don't know what's out there. We don't know what's ahead. We don't know really what we're dealing with. So we're just not going to deal with it. It's like fear's taken over. Let's get 3 for the outcome. The Queen of Cups upright, the 3 of Wands reversed, and the 5 of Wands reversed. Someone does not want to argue. The 5 of Wands is about internal conflict or external conflict, division, altercations. When it's reversed, we're trying to avoid arguments. We're trying to avoid mixed feelings, mixed emotions. The 3 of Wands reverse is like, I know what I want, but I'm not going to pursue it. I'm not going to put it into action. The Queen of Cups. Someone's seriously putting the brakes on. Judgment, a call to action. Just reviewing the cards again. So you're showing up as a King and a Queen of Pentacles. They're showing up as the devil reversed, the fool reversed. It's like they're just going for sensible. Okay. Someone is stalling. They're stalling this because they feel like you're being reckless with money. You got grand illusions of what's possible, that you're being foolish. They don't want to argue, but they feel like they need to put their foot down over something in order to avoid catastrophe. Let's get some new contact messages from them. They could be a Capricorn, they don't have to be. They could be an Aries, they don't have to be. They could be a water sign, they don't have to be. I'm sorry. I hate how much I've hurt you. I'm so sorry for all the pain I've caused. You didn't deserve any of it. Okay. They're sorry. And you know the Queen of Cups is a healing card. And the Judgment is a call to act. So someone got to slam the brakes onto something and now they're feeling like, ooh, maybe I shouldn't have done that. Did someone slam the brakes on? What is it that they love about Cancer? There is only you in my mind and in my heart. They're in love with you. They're not thinking about anyone else. Okay, so what is it that they were worried about? What is it that they felt was toxic? Distance. So far away, physically and emotionally, see if you can rekindle the passion again. So you could have gone into a phase where you're not sleeping together that much, you know, making love, being intimate, whatever you want to call it. You could have been under pressure, you know, like not seeing eye to eye, any of those things. Sometimes in work, you get stressed out, you lose your libido, you know, you can't concentrate, can't relax. You feel down, you feel criticised, you just don't feel sexy and you don't feel in the mood. It happens. Or if you find yourself not seeing eye to eye over stuff and, you know, you argue and then you don't sleep together, something wasn't right in that department, okay? That's not blame, it's just a fact that things were a little bit going off in that area. Ticking clock. Let love unfold naturally and give it time to grow. They might have felt like things got too rushed. Legacy's rebirth, honour history's remains to restore and breathe life into forgotten tales. They feel like you were rushing them down the aisle, or you were rushing them into a house purchase, you were rushing them into having a baby. They felt rushed, okay, in some sort of way. Soul's compass. Let intuition guide your steps, illuminating the life path meant for you. They want to follow their gut. They want to believe that this is for them. Oh, hi, Cam. Check yourself. They know they screwed up, okay? They could have got freaked out. They could have got cold feet. And now they're realising what a doofus they've been. Male or female. Message, communication, conversation, expressing feelings. You're going to get a message from them. You've moved on, haven't you? Ooh, you've got an ex that's wanting to come back. Isn't it like Mercury retrograde soon? That's a time when people review like how things went and why did it go like that and what was their part, and they tend to apologise or like come out of the woodwork. The moon draws out emotions, feelings. Oh, thank you, Cam. Okay, let's get you some advice. Oh, let's get a message from them. I'm at a crossroads. I'm choosing which path to take. Well, I think we know which way they're going. Yeah, they're wondering whether you've moved on. Let's get your advice. Don't doubt it. This person's coming back for you, Cancer. They're coming back for you. They're serious. They know what they want this time. There's only you in my mind and in my heart. I'm sorry. You've moved on, haven't you? Check yourself. They know they screwed up. How's this person showing up? What's their spirit animal? Phoenix, rise from the ashes. There's a rebirth. You see this symbol at the top. It's not earth, it's not fire, it's not air, it's not water, it's ether. This is very ethereal. This person's energy is like, I want a rebirth. I want to come back from the dead. What if it isn't true? The thing you are telling yourself right now, the concrete reasons why you think you don't belong, you can't do it, you won't get there, you're not enough, or it's not for you. What if it wasn't true? Today's soul action, it's time for a soul chat. Close your eyes, put your hands on your heart, and ask the wise one within you, what if it isn't true? What else might be possible? Journal your answer. What lie do I need to let go of to reach my soul's truth? Lizard regeneration. As a survivor, you are unparalleled. No matter what happens, you can adapt. Embrace your transformation. Put on your new cloak. You are master of regeneration. Tiger and fire. I choose to be unstoppable. My passion is my power. I am bold. I am brave. Mighty forces come to my aid. Elephant and greatness. Love is your strength. Leadership is your path. Your wisdom inspires everyone you meet. You can overcome any problem. You will naturally and easily achieve success. Dragonfly and magic. I embrace my transformation. I courageously let go of the past. The magic of nature is in me. I am brilliant and I am blessed. Raccoon and inventor. Decide on what you really want. You have the ingenuity to claim it. Avoid being the trickster and practice integrity. You have many roles and can juggle them well. There's a lot about change and growth, leadership, being unstoppable, regenerating yourself after a loss. You're that person, whether you get this person or not, whether you want this person back or not, you are that person. They want you. Cow and 5 is change. If you don't know where you are, I can't tell you. Cow, 5. May the embrace of all that is nurturing you awaken in all that you are becoming. This is change that was supposed to happen. For some reason, this is meant. You are always shifting. It's all about change. Seek inspiration in unusual places. Deep intuition. You, Cancer, I think you might have got a little bit caught up in, like, you know, you have like self and then you have who you are in relation to others. Sometimes when you enter a relationship and it starts to get a bit serious, you kind of forget who you are and what you wanted and your path, and you kind of value yourself because of who you've become in relation to the other person. And I think this happened for a reason. This person had a wobble and left, ditched you, because you're supposed to realize how great you are, you know, in isolation. And I don't think that you're supposed to be alone from them. I think they're going to come back to you. They want to come back to you. But it's taught you to be more independent and more careful with how you value yourself, okay? It's not about, your value doesn't come from who you are in relation to a lover or a partner. It comes from just you being you, right? I'm not doing any more signs tonight because it's very late. I've done Gemini and Cancer. I'll do Leo and Virgo tomorrow. It's just a bit of a busy time at the moment for interviews, for sorting out my channel. My channel's hit like certain milestones, so now I've got loads of paperwork to fill out, and it's just a lot at the moment. So it's like 2 signs a night. I can't commit to any more than that because I need sleep as well. I'm a full-time high school teacher, got up very early. The sacred spiral. Your journey is unfolding perfectly. Trust the sacred flow of your life. Stardust path. Follow the path of your dreams. Every step is guided by the stars. You've got a lot of stuff that's telling you to just trust your gut. To believe that there's a divine plan. To let yourself be guided, you know, like, don't be afraid of every little decision that you make, because your body will tell you. Your body will tell you if something's right or wrong. Your body will tell you. Your gut, your head, your heart, wherever you feel stress, wherever you feel anxiety, your body is going to communicate to you like, this isn't right, okay? So use your internal guidance, allow your internal compass to guide you, okay? You don't have to take this person back, but they want you back. If you want them, cool. Okay, if you don't want them, let's see when new love is going to arrive. Okay, so in spring, you are going to have alternative options. Okay, in spring, you're going to have alternative options. So it's up to you whether you want this person back or you want someone new. Somebody new will come along in spring. I don't think I pulled this card, the Soul Truth. Yeah, if they were shorter readings, I'd do them all together, but these are very, very long, in-depth readings, so, you know, there's only time for, like, a couple per night. Thank you for joining me, and hopefully I'll see you when I do Sagittarius in a few days. What passion am I ready to pursue? Your passions will continually lead you to your purpose. What passions have you put to the side, given up on, or buried? What passion is ready to come alive in you? Today's soul action: write a list of the passions to which you want to give life right now. Then journal how you can incorporate more of what you are passionate about into your daily life. Trust your soul's whispering and let your passions draw you towards your dream life. That is erring on the side of keep broadening your own interests, your sense of self, keep diving into who you are, what makes you tick, your individuality, your identity as a single entity, not who I am in relation to X person, because that makes me a girlfriend, or it makes me a wife, or it makes me a husband, or it makes me a boyfriend. We don't need to do that all the time. Sometimes we're supposed to focus on ourselves and rounding ourselves out, okay? Who can I serve today? In a world lacking soul-to-soul connection, small and simple acts are what create the biggest and most lasting impact. We shift our own pain and experience an avalanche of love when we lose ourselves in the service of others. Oh, thanks, Dad. Yeah. I need to drink it. Listen to your heart. Who needs you? Make one soulful connection today and give solely to spread more love, expecting nothing in return. Notice the joy that you feel when you serve others. Again, like, that's all about celebrating yourself and what you bring to others. You know, it's not about who you are in relation to a label or a status, or I go out with this person. Yeah, it's nothing to do with that. It's who you are to the community. Okay, how much people value you and your time and your presence and your energy, your knowledge, your capabilities. I hope you liked this reading. I hope it resonates. Please give it a like, share, subscribe, follow, repost, support the channel if you feel called to. Give a super chat. Memberships will be starting in a few weeks. I'm just applying for my international tax number. You'll be getting a Native American Indian medicine wheel every month. It shows your physical health, your mental health, your emotional health, your connection to spirit. Very, very popular. You'll be getting a finance reading every month. Business, education, finance. They're my most popular spread. Okay, that's why I put them in the memberships. Love readings that are collective will continue to be free. You'll get a How to Read Tarot series in the membership. Personal readings, if you feel called to get one, are £18, 18. You can email me, it's in the channel description, or you can message me on IG or on TikTok. I think that's all that I need to say. I'll do another 2 signs tomorrow. I may get a chance to do more. It just depends. Okay. Everything's a little bit hectic right now. Back in September, I had absolutely nothing going on. Now, everything seems to have come at once, so just bear with. Thank you for your time. Thanks for your likes, your loves, your support. Thank you for reposting, for following, for favoriting, sharing. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye.